It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Ncaa to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Gets everything he has under this throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, Smith escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Ncaa from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets a 9 on the ground. A good pickup ahead of second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He rolls to his right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
I love this. Giving it to the big guy off 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Raiders first. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Counter give to Ncaa. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun give here to Ncaa. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here's 2nd and 11. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Patriots force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Operated from the gun. Here's May. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. He's got it at the 24.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. It's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Ncaa on 2nd. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, Smith to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Into the hands of OBJ. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Raiders.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. And again, it's Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
And a Las Vegas Patriots, first down.
And off to Ncaa. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting a good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. To the outside, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going play action, May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
May now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
First and 10 at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Ncaa. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Raiders driving for a score and a halftime lead. Back to Ncaa. He's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Let's go now. Go.
He runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. Passes into the arms of Jamal Adams. Intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's Ncaa. It is into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Antonio Gibson now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying another one deep. This is brought in at the 15. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots making a one-score game before halftime. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Trying again, following the sack. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing off the play fake here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Off the play action, May. It's complete to Hunter Henry.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. To return this, Marcus Jones making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
They go play action. Here's May. Chased out to his right. Down the run right. Throw it deep down the side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Crazy.
On the gun, it's May. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Crazy.
Here's May to the air. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
This one is up and good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's good for the Patriots.
Out of the gun, Henry. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A 48-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Mostert on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Ncaa.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Smith in the pistol. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. It is caught at the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Give up the guns. It's Ncaa. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Smith to the air now. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Five men in the secondary for the Pats. 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right. Smith on 3rd and long. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On the return, here's Gibson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The whole thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally hauled down to the 12. It's a huge pickup on the play. That's a New England 1st down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running once more with Henry. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Here. What you got? Crazy.
Here's the pistol snap to May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's up?
Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Five. Crazy.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Straight ahead with Ncaa. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, Smith. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Running in the red zone. this down to the 7-yard line. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
14 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
They'll run here with Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. It comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots at a 2-score deficit. Here's May. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Patriots 20.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I mean, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Setting up to pass. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Patriots 20.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Getting out to his left. Ball is out, and they lost it. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Throwing on 2nd and real long here. A bit of desperation on this. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Patriots 27.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Gray now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. A good left side to Ncaa. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Setting up the running back screen. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets them the first and wins them this ball game.
First down for Raiders.
Motion man sent left. Giving this to Ncaa. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
36-yard line.
Another give here to Ncaa. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of it. You had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn small losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
He'll look to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one.